I woke up in the morning and I say I need one of those. They got me trying all they clothes. They got me trying all they clothes. I swear to God, I never wear a dress.
What's good, YouTube? Whenever you're watching this video, I appreciate you for spending your time right here, right now. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you guys why no contact won't work for every handsome man. Before we get into the video, I want to say I appreciate all the new supporters, all the supporters who've been here from the start. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and let's get straight into it. Now guys, the reason no contact won't work for every handsome man is because women value resources above everything. Resources is number one when it comes to women dealing with men. They value resources even above looks. Women value resources above everything. Guys, this is why a woman will go with an ugly guy who's rich rather than a handsome guy who's broke. They value your ability to provide resources. Now, no contact will still work for you as a handsome man. You've just got to play the game a bit different. Now, what do I mean by playing the game a bit different? You need to realize that if you're a handsome man, without the resources, you're going to have to do no contact from a cat and mouse point of view. You're going to have to play the cat and mouse game. What I basically mean by this is you're going to have to bite, know when to bite, and know when to pull back, know when to give, know when to receive. Now, a lot of you handsome guys out there, you're messing up a lot of women because of this no contact stuff, and you don't know how to play the cat and mouse game. I'm going to explain to you why you're messing up and how to play the cat and mouse game. Now, what a lot of you guys do when dealing with women, you've listened to all this handsome men's game, you've listened to all this no contact stuff. So what you handsome guys do without resources, the handsome guys without resources, what you do is fail to realize where you stand in society when it comes to dealing with women. You don't understand that women, just because you're handsome doesn't mean you can completely, you don't understand women are not going to react well to you as a handsome man without resources, going completely no contact. And I'm not saying here and there, I'm saying completely no contact. What you've got to realize is if you're a handsome guy without resources, you're going to have to play the cat and mouse game. And what do I mean by this? Let's say a woman compliments you. A lot of you handsome guys have listened to this no contact stuff, so you'll get a woman compliment you and think, no validation, no contact, no nothing. I can't give her validation or anything, right? I've got to just act like I didn't just get a compliment, right? I've got to ignore the text, no contact, not text her back, all of this, right? What you've got to realize, handsome men with resources, they can do this, and women will chase them even more. If you're handsome without resources, you've got to understand, when you get that compliment, it's okay to give something back. You've got to play the cat and mouse game. It's okay to give something back if you've got complimented. If you're just handsome without the resources, you've got to realize when you get these compliments, you have to give something back if you want to pursue something, whether that's laying with this female or taking her on a date, whatever it is. If you're handsome and you don't have the resources, you kind of have to give something back. You can't just do the bougie, completely not saying anything back to her. Handsome men with resources, they can do this. But if you're handsome without resources, you can't really do this. You got to realize, women, just because you're handsome doesn't mean they're just going to fold for you. Being handsome is going to help you, but they're not just going to fold for you. Now, if you're handsome with resources, they will fold for you. And guys, one thing a lot of you guys need to realize, it's okay to compliment a woman back if you receive the compliment. A lot of you guys are on this no validation type of timing, which I completely understand because modern women, they don't even respect men like that who just give them validation from the jump. I completely understand where you guys are coming from, but you need to realize, if you've been complimented, it's okay to compliment her back. Because guess what? Even if nothing happens, you don't sleep with her. Guess what? If you were a guy who just complimented her and didn't receive anything, or you did it without receiving anything in the first place, what's going to happen now? Nothing's happened. Nothing sexual has happened. So you're going to be feeling like, damn, I just gave her a bunch of validation for no reason. But if you received a compliment from her, you gave her a compliment and nothing happened sexually, guess what? You both just complimented each other and you've kept it pushing. You're not losing out, whereas if you didn't receive anything and you were just giving validation, you lost out. Guys, let me just put it to you like this. Let's say you're dealing with a woman, right? And, I get this quite often. You'll get a compliment about looking like a model or something like that, right? If you just don't say anything at all, what's gonna happen is she's gonna feel like you're already handsome, so she's already got preconceived notions of you being bougie, full of yourself. What she's gonna be like, what's gonna register in her head is gonna be, wait, I've just complimented this guy. I've not received anything back. He ain't no baller, this, that. He's just handsome. He's way too full of himself. It comes across as sassy to women. But if you give something back, okay, there's some mutual interest. You got to realize if you're handsome with the resources, you can do that, and she can think you're sassy, but guess what? She's still going to chase you because you're handsome and you've got resources, and women prioritize resources above everything. But if you're just handsome without the resources and you do that, she's just going to think you're sassy, and that's it. Whereas the handsome guy with resources, she can think you're sassy, but guess what? You still have the resources there, so she still has some incentive. You got to realize women being handsome is an incentive. By the end of the day, women prioritize resources above everything. So resources is the strongest incentive they can be. You got to realize being handsome is still an incentive, but resource and being able to provide resources to a woman is a much stronger incentive that will make her chase you. If you've got the looks, she's gonna be like, wait, you're coming across a bit sassy here. Okay? She can still have an incentive to chase you for your looks, but it's gonna be like, you're coming across a bit sassy here. I don't really like it. But if you still got game, you're gonna be able to do something there. But a lot of the times, if you're just handsome and you come across not giving any type of validation back, a lot of the times she's gonna be like, he's not really interested in me. But if you're handsome and you've got resources, she can still feel the same way, but the resources is gonna be such a strong indication as to why she should chase you. And the reason the resources is gonna be such a strong indication as to why she should chase you is because, once again, women prioritize resource above everything. So guys, at the end of the day, the reason no contact isn't gonna work for majority of handsome men is because majority of handsome men are not handsome with resources. That's a minority of men. So you're gonna have to do no contact. You can still do it, but you're gonna have to do no contact while playing the cat and mouse game. Basically, if you receive, give. You gotta know how to play it. Now guys, I appreciate you for watching this video. Wherever you did watch this video, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this video. Hit me up in the DM if you're looking for a consultation. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate all of you for joining me on this journey, and have a blessed day wherever you've watched this video. I'm out.